The fallout continues today after the Washington Post laid off a third of their staff. A rally currently underway outside of the Post headquarters. Demonstrators are there supporting those who were let go yesterday. That's where we find our Rafael Sanchez Cruz live in Northwest D.C. for us right now. Rafael, do we know or have any idea about just the number of people that lost their jobs yesterday?
Yeah, Larry, there are reports that it's about 800 journalists and about 300 employees on the business side. This is according to several reports. WSA9 is not able to confirm these numbers because, as we know, the Post does not have to disclose how many people laid off. Well, right now we're seeing a lot of hugs, a lot of embracing, a lot of support for these employees that have lost their job today, actually yesterday, but are today being reunited with a lot of their colleagues. So the Post is, of course, our backyard, but it also has a huge impact locally. In addition to gutting the sports and book pages, the Post also made big cuts to the Metro section. This is the team covering D.C., Maryland, and Virginia. The Post executive editor, Matt Murray, said these cuts are painful but necessary to put that outlet on a stronger footing, giving changes to technology and user habits. Now, more than 24 hours after the purging of employees, Washington Post owner Jeff Bezos has remained silent about these cuts. This morning, I spoke to the dean for the University of Maryland Philip Merrill College of Journalism, Rafael Lorente. We talked about what these cuts mean for the region, given the job opportunities for young journalists and the impact on local reporting. Let's listen.
They've brought in many interns in their summer program, editors, reporters, their audio folks, almost across the place. There's so many of my alums, and you know, at least some of them lost their jobs yesterday. I don't know how many yet, but I've heard from at least 5. As a local resident, it makes me sad. Local news is so important to democracy, to people getting to know what's going on around them. When it is diminished, our societies, our communities are diminished.
And like I said, we are seeing the support here, and the Washington Post Guild has already raised more than $350,000 to aid their colleagues during this tough time. We're expected to hear from speakers now and some of the people obviously impacted. We also spoke to some of them yesterday. Some of that reporting is already up on WUSA9.com. In Northwest DC, I'm Rafael Sanchez Cruz. Larry, back to you.
All right, we know the conversation is certainly far from over. Rafael, thank you so much.